Hello everyone, this is my trading automation series part 3. I'm going to install a database on my computer so that I can store all the data we download from Interactive Brokers. I choose to use PostgreSQL and this is free, so let's go to work on that. So here is the, you can just search PostgreSQL and go to here. Download. I use Windows. Then here we go. Then just choose the latest one. Okay, double click the download installer, and now it's coming up in the Postgre setup wizard. So let's do that. Just check everything. Everything is by default. Now you create a password. So right now we don't need to install anything else, so just uncheck that and finish. PostgreSQL comes with a GUI tool to do the admin job. Let's find out. Okay, you open that on the browser. Okay, let's look at what do we have here. This is a tree structure. It should show everything here. So we get the database, we get the login. We want to create our own database and our own login name. So let's do that. You highlight the Postgre and then you do the, you can do that here. This is a database, right? And then just click and create the database. You can name that and give the definition. Also in the users, you can do this one, login, create. You can create the users. But let me do that in through the SQL window here. So let's highlight this Postgre and then create two. So first we want to create a user. Let's call that AutoTrader. So here is AutoTrader, and then you hit IbPy. Okay, and refresh this page. Here we go, we got the AutoTrader here. So now let's create a database for this AutoTrader. Again, create two, and then we can create database because we got data from IbPy. So let's call that the IbPy database. Capital letter this. With the order is ourself, so AutoTrader. You see that? Yes, and then refresh. Database, we got IbDB here. Okay, if you look at the schema and then table. Now we don't have any table. We can create a table by right click and then the table, and then you can give the table name and then column. You can add one by one. Let's do that in create tool here. So we have to create a table because I'm going to download the 30 seconds data from IbPy, and it's for 2019 December contract. So let's name the table. "30 seconds in 2019-12." Okay, and we have a lot of column here. So I try to just load everything here. So first, this ID is a big primary key, and then get the time. I don't want to use the time here as the column because I mean time is really a generic word, keyword, can be used anywhere. So let's do that. TT time, and this is timestamp, the date type without time. And the time I want to be unique because for each 30 seconds the time it should be unique. And not no, this column is not no. And then the high is okay, and then just not no. Open. See when you type open, it's colored, so it's a key. It's a keyword here. Let's call that key open, and this is the real and not no high real not no low real not no, and then close. So you see the close is same thing as time. It's color. So let's do that. Close, and then we need volume. It's integer. And the count. Count is also and WAP is the weighted average price. It's a real. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. So if we refresh that, I've got a table here. Let's put the table as the owner here. So alt table. Okay, so we got the table. See, we got all the different. In order to let Python talk to the PostgreSQL server, we need to install a driver, install a package. So I open the command window. Let's put on here pip install. Okay, now it's done. Okay, now I can write a little Python program to test the PostgreSQL table. So here's my little testing program. I save that as testpgcon.py, testpgcon, and then this first import this package, psycopg2, and then we declare PostgreCon is connect. Our database name is IbDB, and the username is AutoTrader, password is AutoTrader. And then we declare a cursor, pgcon.cursor, and we want to insert some data here. So my SQL statement is inserted into the table name, yes, 30 seconds, 2019 December, and TT time, T open, high, low, T close, volume, T count, web. It's just like when I create a table, this is column. And the ID, we don't need ID because it will be automatically assigned. And the values is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 placeholder. Now I execute the this SQL statement and put some fake data here. So this is the date, and then 31,000, some date here, and the count is 2, volume 15, and then I commit that So let's run that. Okay, after we insert data, we can come back to our PostgreSQL window. Okay, let's open that. See our table here, and open the query tool. Let's do a select statement. Yes, 30 seconds, 2019-12. Hit F5. Okay, so we get all those data inserted. Everything is fine. So now we have the table, and the next we're going to download data from Interactive Broker and put on this table. So that's pretty much that's it for today, and thank you for watching. In next part 4, we're going to download data and write into the database. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.